Welcome in everyone. It's good to see you all. So happy to see all of you in chat today. Hello. We're kind of low energy today, so it's going to be some shiny hunting vibes, but it's good to see you all for the fourth day in a row. Honestly, a little surprised I was able to keep it as consistently as I have been. Hi, Cadence. Welcome in. It's good to see you. I hope you're having a good day so far. I'm having a good Saturday. Let me go ahead and scroll up and say hi to everyone. Mars, congrats on redeeming first, and simply congrats on second. Elena, you were this close, but you were on the wrong redeem. But I still appreciate you being here early, as always. And as always, if you're not already following I Have Brewster, or aka Elena, aka Pikachu, please do. She makes incredible content, Animal Crossing mostly, but also just great vibes over there. Go follow her. Simply congrats on getting a Turtwig, very standard starter Pokemon. Elena, congrats on Honchkrow. Mars got Cinderace. Mars, you did beat Elena first. Good job. Kaz, thank you so much for being here. Enjoy your Infernape. Got a couple rolls for shinies. No one's hitting it today. Cadence, you rolled for a shiny, did not get it. Gray got an Applin, nice. And then missed out on the shiny. Atlas got a Herdier, enjoy that. Busy today, will be lurking. Well, thank you so much for the lurk, Gray. And welcome in, everyone. It's so good to see all of you. Cadence, congrats on your Jolteon. Very cool, very cool. Hi, Elena. Hi, Red. Welcome in. I hope you're doing well. I slept till 12, so I can't complain. That's later than I slept till. I'm pretty sure When did I wake up? 9:30. 9:30, yes. Because I stayed in bed for another hour before getting up to go shower and get ready for the day. Which may or may not be the reason I had to push stream back an hour, but it's fine. I blame mobile delay. Oh, that's fair. Yeah. If you're on mobile, that makes sense. Simply, welcome in. It's so good to see you. I hope you're having a wonderful Saturday. Lily, thank you so much for being here and sprinkling some shiny luck. Thank you so much. Alright. Dubs, welcome in. Got Iron Valiant today and missed out on that shiny. Not too good, got bad news, but I say specifically, well, I'm sorry you got some bad news today, Red. I apologize. Well, I hope your day gets better. I'm sorry you're having a bad day so far. Yeah, we do have those new emotes that recently we added lots of new emotes from wonderful KS Chaos. Yeah, I'll go ahead and put everything that I would consider new into the chat because we got a big haul. Is that all of them? I feel like there's more. Oh no, there's more. I think that's all of them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Is that them all? No, there's that one. I think that's all of them. Look at all those emotes. Look at all the emotes. We do love Kess. We love Kess in this household. Let me go ahead and get a swig of water. But yeah, I am not super high energy today. I tried putting on a little bit nicer of a fit that I normally do. Basically, instead of a t-shirt, I went a t-shirt with the Hawaiian shirt on top. Crazy. It helped me get the energy to like get up here and stream, but still kind of low spoons today. So I'm not sure if we'll get to the actual the shiny badge quest that we normally do, but we will be doing shiny hunting because I got a Fennekin outbreak last night, and I turned back my clock, so we still had the outbreak for today. I did get one shiny Fennekin last night, but I need 3 because I'm going for a living dex. So we're gonna keep hunting for shiny Fennekins. Getting ready always gives me more energy. Yeah, it tends to for me as well, which is why I wasn't making any decisions before I was up and at 'em and ready for the day. We love Sky, we love Elena, we love Pine Cones, we love Lily, we love everyone here. I hope everyone knows if you're here and you're watching, whether you're chatting, lurking, or just having me on in the background, You're all loved, you're all appreciated, and I'm super happy you're here, both in the stream and just in life. I think that's all the housekeeping I've got. I don't really have anything to catch you guys up on, I guess. That's kind of a side effect of streaming for 4 days straight. If anything happens, I tend to tell you guys right away. Yeah, I mean, I'm in school, so I'm doing lots of homework. Unlike my Canadian friends, I've still got another month or so left of school. So we're chugging through that, trying to keep my grades up. Um, so that's pretty much all I've been doing. Yeah, I mean, I've hung out with my friends a couple times. I guess there's that. I went for a walk by the river a couple days ago. That was fun. One of my friends almost fell in twice. That was less fun, but it was funny after the fact. After they didn't fall in, that was funny. Hey, twins. Oh, do you also have a month left, Mars? Thank you for the wishes of good luck and the encouragement, guys. I really appreciate it. I know I've got this. It's still stressful though, just everything because finals are coming up. It's bleh. But I know I've got it. I just gotta keep chugging along. Yes, I've got about a month. Yeah, we are twinning. In fact, I have a final on my birthday. Ain't that fun? That's so fun. We should go on a riverwalk soon. That'd be so fun. I'm so down. Literally any night that you're free, I'm free. I promise you that. If I'm not live on this app, then you can shoot me a text and 9 times out of 10 I'll say, "Yep, let's go." Yeah, it's unfortunate, but it's what happens when your birthday is in early May and on a Wednesday. It's kind of expected, unfortunately. But we power through. I'm still gonna have a birthday celebration stream, but it's gonna be later in May. I'm actually currently working on the graphic that I want. I want to get it out before the end of April, but I'm really bad at procrastinating. Well, sorry, really bad with procrastinating. I procrastinate a lot. So I'm trying to get the graphic made with incentives for everything, because it's going to be a triple celebration. It's going to be celebrating my birthday, my stream anniversary, and my affiliate anniversary, because they all fall about within a month of each other. It's going to be a fun time. I'm going to have lots of fun incentives set up, including... no, I'm not going to spoil anything. No. I almost did, because I like talking about it, but no, we're keeping it a secret. I don't even know what day my birthday is this year, but it's in June, so I'm free on my birthday. That's all you need to know, honestly. I only know what day it is because it sometimes falls on a final day. And it did. Oh, Elena came in and rolled for a shiny. I'm pretty sure you're streaming, Elena. But thank you for being here. I appreciate you. Lex work scheduled me that day, which would really suck. I mean, couldn't you ask off in advance? Like, I feel like it's April. It's far enough in advance at this point. So you could probably just call in and be like, "Hey, I can't work this day. It's my birthday." As long as it's not like a week before, you know. My birthday falls on spring break every year. Yeah, I was gonna say did it this year, but it basically did, yeah. Or maybe it exactly did, and I'm just misremembering. It was a Saturday, yeah? Yeah. Yeah. I wish I had that. I really wish I had a birthday that was like I guaranteed know what's going to happen, whether it's always on like in the school year or always in the summer or always on a break. All those would be preferable to being on the edge of like maybe I'll have school in a final, maybe I won't. It leads to a lot of uncertainty and a lot of like stress surrounding that area of time. But it's all good. We're gonna go ahead and move on over. Okay, not sure why you flashed there. Let me go ahead and pull up what we're gonna be hunting. Assuming I have the gift for it, which I would hope. Oh, caps lock is on. That's not good. Fennekin, there we go. And that is what we are hunting for. A little silver fox. And for reference, this is what they normally look like. A little yellow and red fox. We're looking for a silver version. Yeah, we're just gonna... I already KO'd 60 and I already got... last night... I already got one. I got it pretty quickly, but I need 3 for the living dex. So we're going to be hunting for 2 more. During my first year of my job, even though it was like a week or 2 after I had officially been hired, they still gave me the day off because my B-Day landed on the day of the week that I worked last year. Well, that's nice of them. I always appreciate when employers are flexible with like letting people have their birthday off. Because I know my job would always let me do that, so I'm never worried about them. But also, it has been a very long time since it's even been possible for me to work a job on my birthday. Hey Brenda, welcome in. Congrats on getting Drago as your partner Pokemon. Nice legendary there. Oh, and Brenda, you're new? Well, nice to meet you. My name is Sky. I use they, them pronouns. I'm non-binary. I'm Pokemon obsessed. I'm ADHD. And I'm super happy to have you here. If you want to introduce yourself with your preferred name and pronouns, feel free, but feel no pressure to. This is a lurker-friendly environment, and I hope you enjoy your stay. I feel like I give so much better, like, introductions speeches when it's someone that isn't actually new. As soon as I have to introduce someone who is actually new to the channel, I start stumbling over my words, and I'm just horrible with it. But when it's someone that I know is actually not new, it's like, I've done this a million times. And yes, let me go ahead and... I realized I didn't shout anyone out. Let me shout out all the lovely pine cones. Brenda, I will give you a shout out. I forget your username starts with X. And I will get to my other lovely pine cones that have shown up in here because they have all been so sweet to me. I'm a wave 2 baby, so I'm still new to it, but everyone who's been on the team has been so welcoming, so kind. They all deserve all the love in the world, and that includes a follow from all you lovely people here. No, Brenda, I love you so much. It's great. I'm glad to call you my friend. But yeah, what's everyone been up to? I'm curious if there's been any exciting updates in any of y'all's lives. I want to know about it. Oh yeah, Lynn, how was the rest of your birthday? I realized I should have asked that yesterday when you popped in. Got a work party tomorrow afternoon. Let's go. Okay, that sounds like fun. Is it going to be like a pizza party, or like are you partying at work, or are you going somewhere else and just partying with work people? It was good. Went to laser tag and bowling last night, and you didn't invite me? I'm kidding, but I'm glad you had a good time. I love laser tag, and bowling is something I've done for years and years and years. I was on a bowling league from 3rd grade until senior year of high school, which is how many years? 3rd, 4th, 5th, 6th, 7th, 8th, 9th, 10th, 11th. 10 years. 10 years on bowling team. Bowling pro here? Okay, not quite, but I was on a bowling league for a while. Going to hibachi with my family tonight, and I'm very excited. Ooh, hibachi. That sounds so fun. Oh, right, you're going somewhere else? Do you know what kind of place you're going to? Like, just a restaurant, some sort of party place? I'm curious. I hope you have a good time regardless. Wish I could invite all the pine cones. You know, one of these days, all the pine cones will come together and meet up, and we will have just the best time together. But unfortunately, we must wait until that is more possible. Yeah, Pinecone meetup when it's gonna happen at some point. But unfortunately, too many of us are still trapped in the college prison. No, not battle. I remember back when I was a kid and I had went bowling. When I went to release the ball, my fingers got stuck in the bowling ball. It took me with it for a few steps. Oh no! Were you using a ball that was like too heavy, or was it just too small of a finger hole? I woke up with a sore throat, so I'm gonna take it easy today. I'm in bed watching Netflix. Oh yes, definitely take it easy then. No one wants you to be sicky, least of all yourself, of course. So I'm glad you're taking it easy. Make sure you're drinking water. If you like tea, tea might help. I say that as someone who's never drank tea in my life. Fun fact. This isn't even a fun fact. This is just something that happened the other day. So I went grocery shopping with my friend, and we were just walking through, and she really enjoys tea. So we were looking at different teas, and I brought up that I've never had tea. And she's like, "Oh my god, you should try tea." And I was looking at some of the flavors, and I was like, "Well, this one just says sleepy time. What flavor is it? It doesn't seem to have any sort of flavor to it. It just said melatonin." So we go to look at it, because maybe the ingredients would give us some sort of insight as to what the flavor was going to be. And it was like chamomile and catnip. There was catnip in it. Now I'm not sure I'm ever going to try tea in my life, because I'm not about to drink catnip to put myself to sleep. I'm not even like, it wasn't like it was some fancy word that I had to Google and realize it was basically catnip. It literally said on the nutrition label, catnip. Which is simply ridiculous. Tea is so good? Well, I hate to break it to you, Brenda, you might be drinking catnip. Have you checked that nutrition label anytime recently? How is that allowed? I don't know. I guess I've never looked it up, but I just kind of assumed it was like poison for humans. Because like dog food is. Well, actually, no, it's not poison. It's not poison. I just assumed it was bad for us. Because it's catnip, not human nip. Catnip is just weed for cats. We have our own version. We don't call it people nip. I don't know. I just thought that was kind of wild. It was poison, just isn't. Yeah, as soon as I said poison, I was like, no, that's too much. It's not gonna like kill us, but it's not meant for our bodies. Thank you. I got antibiotics today, so hopefully I caught it on time. I hope you did too. I hope you feel better very soon, Brenda. Imagine cat getting high on catnip, takes a puff. Meow, dude. But yeah, that was on that same shopping trip. We were walking down the aisles and she got mashed potatoes, and I was like, "Yeah, I don't really like mashed potatoes either." And she's like, "What?" And I'm like, "Yeah, it's a texture thing." And she's like, "Okay, I kind of get it." And I'm like, "Yeah, to me it basically tastes like goop." And she's like, "Oh, it's not goop." And I was like, "Well, to me it tastes like goop." And then completely at that point, that was all that was said. Right on top of me saying, "Oh, to me it just tastes like goop," she's like, "Do you have a touch of the tism, perhaps?" And I was like, "What?" "You're right, but what?" Just in the middle of Walmart. And I started dying laughing. Because in the middle of Walmart, she's just diagnosing me with autism. And she was dead on accurate, but still. And also the way she worded it, a touch of the tism. Yeah, exactly, Red. I mean, she's right. I do have a touch of the tism. Multiple touches, actually. The tism touched me multiple times. It has played a huge part in who I am. Also, I don't know why I'm only now realizing, but I never redeemed my daily partner Pokemon. I should do that. I got a Cubchoo! Yay! I enjoy Cubchoo. I'm hoping we get at least one shiny this stream. Even if it's not Fennekin, I just want something to show that I was here. I never redeem my own daily redeem, I always forget. Oh, yeah, I forget often as well. I'm pretty sure there are several people in chat who have more, like, have been on more journeys than I have. because there have been multiple streams where I just forget to redeem it. Man, these Fennekin blend in so easily to the grass. That's kind of annoying. But at least the gray should stand out. I'm trying to think of anything else exciting or interesting or funny that's happened to me recently. But like I said, my life has been dreadfully boring recently. I mean, I spent a good couple hours combing through VODs to see anything clip-worthy. Believe it or not, those streams that of the shiny badge quest where I don't find any shinies, not particularly clip-filled events. Who could have predicted this? Although I will say, if anyone here, I don't think I really announced it properly, but I will say, if there's ever a moment that you think is clippable, that you don't think I'm going to go back and catch, it also takes some workload off of my plate. I do have exclamation point clip now. I don't know if I set it up right because I've never tested it. But, you know, I would hope I set it up right. If it works properly, then it's going to take some workload off my plate. Whenever you guys think something funny or embarrassing happens. Or I love exclamation point clip. The stream marker feature doesn't work for me for some reason, so I use that all the time. Yeah, like I said, I need to make sure mine's working properly, but it would help a lot more because I always forget to put stream markers down. God, I keep running into so many Rhyhorn. I think they work for me, but I always forget. So if I could use exclamation point clip, I would, not only would it remind me where it was, but I could actually cut out some work by just clipping it then and there. You should check if it works now. Oh, like the command? Go for it. I mean, if you want to do that, I can just go, if it works, I can just go back and delete the clip. You don't have to, though, if you don't want to. It's just, I know a couple times people have tried to do exclamation point clip. Oh, I'm sorry. I mean, I misunderstood. I apologize. But yeah, if you're just checking stream markers for you, yeah, you should go check it, see if that works. Was there a specific reason it wasn't working for you? Oh, you did drop the command, okay. I guess we'll see. There should be a message following that, right? Dang, did it not work? Oh, rip. I screwed something up. Just said this feature is not available right now. Try again later. Oh, that's so annoying of Twitch. Well, I have one command that works, and I'm going to go ahead and do it. Fix clip command. That command I know works. Oh, and I'll also go ahead and do metronome. Use light screen. Okay. Fun. That's a good supporting move. Use throat chop. Okay, that is aggressive, Elena. I know you're mad about stream markers not working, but geez. But yeah, earlier this week for an assignment, I had to take a color personality test and like discuss it. And I scrolled through the responses, and literally every person was like green, blue, green, blue, green, blue. Like those were the only two colors anyone got. So imagine how special I felt when I took it, and I did get green, but I also tied with yellow. And I was the only one who got yellow. I was super happy. Why, Lily, thanks so much for the biddy. I hope you have a great day. I hope you have a great day. It's not my birthday, but I appreciate the bit. It's nice to meet you, though. It is now? Okay, then. According to White Lily, it is my birthday. Well, Lily, if you want to introduce yourself with your preferred name and pronouns, what you want me to call you, please feel free. But don't feel pressured to if you don't want to. This is a lurker-friendly environment, of course. Oh my gosh, happy birthday! Thank you! Oh my gosh. I can't believe I'm a year older. 11 months instead of 12. Does every year just get shorter? Is that how this works now? Does this mean that, like, when my actual birthday rolls around, I'm gonna be 23 now? Elena, thanks for that bit. Happy birthday. Thank you. That alert is staying up there for a while. I need to go and mess with the durations. Yeah, I don't remember what the yellow personality with, like, what the description was. But I remember that it was there, and it was, like, a positive personality and stuff like that. It was a lot more than that, but that's what I remember. I'm Annette. I use any pronouns. I'm currently sending random streamers a single bit and telling them happy birthday, regardless if it's a birthday or not, because I'm bored and I have no idea what else to do. And I appreciate the bit, and honestly, I stand by it. I'm going to go ahead and add that into your nickname. So you're Annette, and you use any pronouns. Alright, I've got that in. It is lovely to meet you, Annette. I appreciate you stopping by and wishing me a happy birthday. If you want to stick around, you obviously can. We'd love to have you, but no pressure to if you got other stuff to do. Or if you just want to lurk, that's totally fine as well. I was going to go right after, but you seem nice. Well, thank you for that. I really appreciate the compliment, Annette. And thank you so much for the follow. I appreciate you. Yeah, it's good to have you here. Enjoy your follower emotes. All made by the lovely KS Chaos. Right now, we are currently shiny hunting for shiny Fennekin. If you don't know what that is, let me find a normal Fennekin that they have seemed to disappear. Where did all the Fennekin go? Okay, there's one. This is what a normal one looks like, and we are hunting for this kind. Oh, you do? Okay, awesome. Yeah, we're hunting for a shiny Fennekin. I've already got one, but I need 2 more for a living dex. Apparently they've stopped wanting to show up as often, which is just swell. One of my favorite shinies, honestly. It is really good. It's a silver fox. I mean, what's not to love? Who doesn't love a silver fox? Ooh, congrats on getting your Tentacool as your daily partner Pokemon. Part of me wants to battle this guy just so the text box goes away. But I'll leave him be for now. Oh, you wanted for it? Oh, I'm sorry. It is completely random through every Pokemon that exists. So, I mean, you can feel free to come back next time I stream and go try for a Furret. I think someone's gotten a Furret within the time I've had that active, which hasn't actually been that long. I think it's been a couple weeks now of having that redeem. Red, congrats on your Shieldon, my favorite fossil Pokemon. Nice. Birthday shiny luck. Maybe this time. It's a little funny how close you are, though, Annette. My birthday is less than a month away at this point. Early May is when mine falls. Yeah, you got pretty close. My birthday is May 8th. Oh, I did not even see you there. You'll remember? If you somehow manage to remember when my birthday is by the time it rolls around, that is genuinely impressive. I'm going to be doing kind of like a celebration thing, not on my birthday because it's a Wednesday and I have a final that day. But since my stream anniversary, my affiliate anniversary, and my birthday all fall within the same month, give or take, there will be probably a 12-hour long stream sometime late May that I'm going to just sit down and have a good time with everyone. There'll be some fun incentives for everyone. I'm still working on planning out exactly what they are, but my lovely stream team is giving me some great suggestions. My friend's birthday is also that day, if I'm not mistaken. Wow, well, your friend has the best birthday. You should always congratulate them. Imagine having the best birthday. Crazy. I'm trying to think of what other shinies I'd be happy with. I already have the whole Trapinch line shiny. Ooh, shiny Execute would be nice. I was wrong, it's May 25th. Well, it's still the best birthday month. Best birthday month, that still counts. You want shiny Furret? I know I have one shiny Sentret. I don't know if I ended up getting two. Yeah, I think this is the only one I've got. I think I still need a second one at some point. But I haven't shiny hunted in Kitakami in forever. Oh, Donnie, it's your birthday. Happy birthday. Thank you so much for coming in. I hope you're having a great birthday so far. Right now, we're currently shiny hunting Fennekin, one of the Gen 6 starters. Yeah, have you done anything exciting for your birthday today, Donnie? Also, I'm assuming Donnie's okay to call you, but if you have something else you want to go by or you have preferred pronouns, please feel free to let me know, but no pressure, of course. This is a lurker-friendly environment. I want you to feel comfortable. Oh, you don't got anything planned? Well, sometimes it's nice to just take the day to yourself, you know? I'm no stranger to that. Donnie is fine? Alright, good to know. I'll remember that. And thank you for the follow, friend. I appreciate you. You have too many shinies? Yeah, I can kind of relate. I can relate to having a few too many shinies. All these boxes are shinies. So we're working on our 14th box of shinies. We're 3 away from having 14 boxes. Hey, 30 shinies, that is not being poor. I promise you that. I have no life. So, okay, that's an exaggeration. I have a life, but I spend more time shiny hunting than most people. So, I just ended up collecting a lot of shinies. You have 8 shiny Greninja? That is such a nice shiny. And having 8 of them is such a flex. Nice. You have 10 boxes that's a lot of shinies. Let's see, that's 30 per box. That's an even 300. Look at you go. What a legend. Spend 90% of my time online or gaming. I think recently that's been the case for me just because I've started making more friends online and just playing games with friends. I've started making content that I want to eventually post on YouTube. But once summer hits, I think I'm going to try and be a bit more active. Because, I'll be back home, I'll be out of college, and I'll be working again. It'll be harder for me to make friends, but I'm up for the challenge. From Egg for Froakie. Oh, okay, so it wasn't an outbreak hunt. Gotcha. Oh, you got Greninja from the event. Oh, yeah, the event distribution of, like, the raid. That makes sense, yeah. Especially since my leg is currently broken. Oh, I'm sorry, Annette. How'd you break your leg? That sucks. I wish I could relate, but I've never broken a bone in my life. I don't know if anyone else in chat is in the same boat as me, but despite having taken many a tumble in my life, I have never broken a bone somehow. Nope, I have my ways. Oh, did you like transfer it up from Pokemon X, like through Pokemon Bank or something? This is my third time. Oh, well, I'm sorry, but I'm glad you're okay. Um, car accident. Oh my god. Is everyone involved okay? That could be a really terrifying experience. I'm sorry you had to go through that, Annette, but I'm glad you're okay. Yeah. Hopefully you recover soon. But yeah, I think that is definitely a valid reason to be spending most of your time online. 16 shiny score bunnies. Dang. You got a lot of those score bunnies. You like the bunny, I'm assuming? The first two times were just because I was stupid. Hey, I feel like that's most people's stories, right? I feel like most times I hear about people breaking bones, it's just some mistake that they made when they weren't really thinking. But everyone goes through it, you know? Like I said, I've never broken a bone, but I have made plenty of stupid mistakes that resulted in less than pleasant outcomes. You have 2 shiny Lilligans. Nice. Wish I can trade so I can finish my Pokédex. Oh yeah, do you have anyone? You don't have anyone in your life with like the other version? And even if not, I'm sure you could probably surprise trade for long enough. Oh, that's what I did when I started. Just before I finished my game, I was trying to get any Scarlet exclusives I could. So I would just catch a bunch of the chonks, surprise trade them out, and I ended up getting a couple Scarlet Paradox forms as a result. Oh, look at all the Violet gang right here. Let's go. I need a drink of water. My throat's getting kind of meh. All right. I have. Oh, you don't have online, so you can't trade. I get you. Okay. Oh yeah, that is unfortunate then. I guess the only other way for you to get those exclusives would be getting Scarlet and then using Pokemon Home to like move them over. I'm gonna grab a drink too. Be right back. Okay, Annette. Enjoy your drink. I will still be here. I appreciate you lurking. No one will get it free for your B-Day? Well, you don't know that for sure. I mean, like, right, you gotta ask. I actually just sent my birthday list to my family right before stream. And there's definitely some more expensive side of things, items on there, that I don't think they'll get me, but I figured if I don't ask, they're definitely not going to get it for me. So I put it on the list and see maybe they feel generous and maybe they have the money for it and I just don't know. Oh, you already got your gifts. I gotcha. Okay. Well, that's unfortunate, but maybe you could like save up for it on your own. I don't know if you're working a job or not. Or maybe you just might have to wait till the next big holiday, like Christmas or something, which I know is a long time away. Trust me, I hate waiting for that kind of stuff. But it might be your best bet, unless you have a job and you can save up for the money. There's a lot of stuff I want that I didn't ask for my birthday for because once I'm back home for the summer, I'll be working my job and I can start saving up for it on my own. Specifically a new PC. Mine isn't like broken or bad or anything, but I don't think it's super high quality. So I want to get a higher quality one. I've been looking at like a website called Starforge. They seem to have some pretty good stuff. So that might be where I'd look for. Nope, just turned 16. Well, first of all, I already said it, but happy birthday. So yeah, I mean, that was around the time I was looking for my first job. So maybe you could look into getting a job over the summer. Something part-time? I know I worked as a bagger for 3 years. Well, a bagger for two, a cashier for one. It wasn't the best money, but it was better than nothing, you know? Welcome back, Annette. Yeah, the jobs I worked were first the bagger and cashier, then I became a server at a pizza place. Did that for about a year. Then, actually, no, the actual first job I ever had was a runner at a concession stand at a baseball stadium. We had a local baseball stadium, and my dad was the manager of the concession stand, so he was able to hook me up with a job. And I actually made, for being 14 years old at the time, I made pretty dang good money. Um, because I got the hourly pay, and then I also got to split the tips that the cashier I was working with got. So it was really nice. Then after that, I worked as a game attendant at an arcade place. It was more than just an arcade, but it was basically just an arcade as far as I was concerned. Um, and after that, I am now where I'm currently working, which is a doggy daycare, and it's probably my favorite job of the bunch. Because when I'm having a bad day and I go into work and I get to pet a bunch of dogs, it just makes my day better. Thank you guys for the shiny look. I appreciate that. Are you making sandwiches? No, I am not. I could make an encounter sandwich technically, but I'd never use sparkling sandwiches. No particular reason other than the fact that I don't really want to. I like keeping the odds somewhat low. Makes me feel like more accomplished when I find them, you know? But of course, plenty of my friends do use the sparkling sandwiches, and there's no shame in that. It's there for a reason, you know? Walking with a broken leg is hard. You know, I have heard these rumors that if one leg doesn't work as well, it's harder to walk. I haven't confirmed or denied them, but I've heard these. I've heard this. Last night I got my first shiny in like 20 minutes, tops. So this is honestly insulting. It's true? Wow. I cannot believe that they were telling the truth. Crazy. Absolutely nutty. Oh. I... The hitboxes in this game are really something else, you know? I would take a shiny Executor or a Magmar as well. I don't have either of those. I think I have a shiny Magby and Arceus, but that's the best I can say. I do already have one shiny Execute, and a shiny Alolan Executor. So I either need another Execute or just a straight up shiny Executor. Thank you so much for the video, Annette. I didn't know that these were a thing. Happy Pride Month. I mean, once again, Pride Month also isn't for a while, but you know what? Every month is Pride Month if you try hard enough. I appreciate you using the biddy. Yeah, I don't know all the little icons you can use, but yeah, that's it. I don't know where I was going with that. I don't know all the little icons you can use. I've seen the Pride one before, and obviously I've seen the standard, but I forget what all the fancy ones are, you know? Why can't you use them all? I'm going to be honest, I don't know. When I support streamers, for whatever reason, it's probably just because I can't be bothered to find the button. I don't use bits a ton, so I actually don't know what the limits are. Maybe it's like you have to cheer a certain amount or before you can unlock them. I'm actually not sure. A quick Google search might give you the answer, though. Google is my go-to for everything, you know? Oh, I don't think I did either. Do you want to explain again? Like, I there are many times that I just miss what's being discussed, and I just miss the point. I promise that's a me thing, not a you thing. The amount of times in this chat that someone's been trying to refer to something, and it just whooshes straight over my head is large. I literally had a whole emote made specifically for people to make fun of me when that happens. We've almost been live for an hour and no shiny? Dang. What do you do on this channel? Mainly a lot of Pokemon. Like, that's most of what I do, but it varies within that. So, we do some shiny hunting here and there. Right now I've been playing some Infinite Fusion, and I also do challenge runs, like I'm doing a custom Nuzlocke on Pokemon Sword right now. But I do all kinds of stuff, usually centered around Pokemon. I have streamed Papa's Freezeria once or twice, because I intend to go for a world record attempt soon, which will also be streamed. But yeah, mostly Pokemon. I think when I started, I wanted to be a variety streamer, but as I have started streaming more, I realized that there's enough variety within Pokemon that I can kind of just set myself up as a Pokemon streamer and work with that. You ever streamed any Fire Emblem? No, and I've actually never even played Fire Emblem. I've heard good things. I have. And it's not like I've avoided it. There are many games where people are like, have you ever played this? I say no, and they're like, well, why not? And it's just because I haven't gotten around to it. Most of my free time goes into Pokemon, and then I have a couple other games I play. Like I play some Kirby games, Mario, lots of Nintendo stuff. But I'm always open to try new stuff. I can't promise I'll always stream it, though. Like the Kirby game I'm playing, I have not streamed that, and I don't intend to stream it, but I've still been playing it in my free time because I'm having a ton of fun with it. It's one of my special interests. Fair enough. I think I've heard a lot of people that really like Fire Emblem, so maybe I'll give it a try sometime. Once again, no promises I stream it, but I might give it a try at some point. I'm always down for new games. Or shiny Rowlet would be nice. But what would be nicer is a shiny Fennekin. They want to show up anytime soon? You know what? I'm just going to beat this guy up. I'm sick of the text bubble. We're going to beat him up. Just get it done. Hey, Revy, thank you for the lurk. Can you help? Can you help with what, Annette? Ooh, Revy, nice Tapu Fini. Good job. Alright, real quick, just Gigaton hammer that. Brick break the Smeargle. Oh, beating him up. Sure. Yeah, you take the left side, I'll take the right side. Oh, Focus Sash? That's just annoying. But it's fine, because this thing is dead. But yeah, Revy, I hope you enjoy your lurk. Did it just use Endeavor? Is that what happened? I didn't mean to click Gigaton Hammer. Stop yelling at me. Oh, that's so cheeky. Focus Sash Endeavor Extreme Speed. This is just a fear Smeargle. It's... They just took fear and put it on a Smeargle. Good job. Yeah, you're right, because if you're going to use cheeky strats like that, you're just going to annoy me. Go ahead and just revive it and heal it up. Thank you, Shiny Luck. Thank you, Revy. Hope you have a great rest of your day. We're currently looking for a shiny Fennekin that has eluded me. But I have faith that we'll find it with at least one within the stream. If we find it early enough, we might move over to my other Violet save and play some... do some Violet Shiny Badge Quest. But I feel like we'd have to find it before, like, the halfway point for that to happen. Where are all the Fennekin? Okay, here's 3 of them. Are they up the hill? Maybe I should make a fire sandwich. I feel like they would spawn more with a fire sandwich. You really want a shiny Froakie? Yeah, I don't blame you. Maybe reset for an outbreak. Probably the most effective way to get one. How do you make multiple saves? Oh, it's just as simple as making a second Switch profile. You just make a second Switch profile with any email you can scrape up. Actually, I don't even think you need an email. You just make a Switch profile and open the game on that profile. Okay, I think I'm gonna make a fire sandwich. While I do this, because this is not going to be particularly entertaining, I'm gonna go ahead and run an ad. There was gonna be one coming up in about 5 minutes anyway, so I'll go ahead and push it back with this. I'm sorry if you get caught by the ad, but if you sit through, it really helps me out when you sit through it. So I'm really sorry, but I'd really appreciate it if you could sit through it. I promise it'll only be 3 minutes, and I'll be on the other side, eagerly awaiting your return. So thank you. I will run an ad, and I'll see you guys in a couple minutes while I make the sandwich. All right, it should be running any second now. Now I'll pull up the recipe. There it is. Okay. 6 rice, 2 salt, and curry powder. Creative mode. 6 rice, 2 salt, and curry powder. I love listening to my jazz. Gotta be very careful with this. Don't want to accidentally knock anything off. I'm really sus of that rice on the left. And we did it. Perfect sandwich. So much rice. Wait, my friends posted Be Real. Did I miss it? No, it was yesterday. Okay. I thought I missed the Be Real again. Alright, fire sandwich has been made. We got 30 minutes on this puppy. And instantly more Fennekin are showing up. Okay, this was the correct call. And this also raises the odds of maybe a Magby or a shiny Magmar showing up. Got a minute till the people stuck in ads are back. But luckily, I think it's very unlikely we find a shiny in the next minute, so I don't think they're going to miss anything. But I do think we need to stick with doing the sandwich because it is drastically increasing the number of Fennekin we're seeing. Circle around the tree, despawn, and come back. You're free. Welcome back. I think we still got a couple people still in ads. But I'm glad you got out. Magmar is sleeping face down. Does not look comfortable. This dude still looks... Why are you so mad and hunched over? He's really on his Dr. Doofenshmirtz era. Alright, welcome back from the ads, everyone. Good to see you all. Thank you so much for sitting through them. For those of you who missed it, we made the sandwich, and it is the correct call because we have so many more Fennekin spawning now. So hopefully we can keep that luck moving and get a shiny within the sandwich. That'd be pretty cool. I can probably close that tab now. Whoops. Don't need it. I have a tab that's just a Reddit post that just has all the Encounter Level 2 custom recipes. It's much easier than combing through all the recipes. I play a variety of music, and that it's kind of just the music I would normally listen to in my free time. There's a good bit of jazz on here. That's just because I'm obsessed with jazz mildly. It really is just mild. I like jazz. But there's also some pop in here. There's a bit of instrumental stuff. I've got some Has Been Hotel songs. I kind of just add songs as I feel like it. One of my friends recently found jazz, and the chaos just took over her life right as soon as she made that choice. So it was very funny to watch. Meanwhile, I've been listening to jazz since I was very young. So I guess the chaos is just part of my life and always has been. Do you take requests? Not usually, since I'm just playing off my personal Spotify playlist. Like, you can mention songs you like, for sure. And I can maybe take a listen to them after stream. But I don't make any promises, you know? No, don't apologize. No, it's a perfectly valid question. There are plenty of streamers that take requests. Like, so like, hey, can you play this song? And then they just pop it on. And like I said, I can take suggestions. Like, if someone says, ooh, I really love this song, then later, after stream, I can take a listen. And if I enjoy it, maybe it'll pop up on the stream. Who knows? But I promise you don't have to apologize. I feel like I'm straying too far away from the outbreak and I'm not getting the maximum value. I need to stay closer to this side. Maybe instead of despawning towards the tree, I despawn up this way and start playing more vertically. Maybe this is the play. Because yeah, there seemed to be a good amount spawning on the hill. None of those were shiny, right? Yeah, we're good. Luckily, every shiny nearby is very noticeable. So we're not going to miss anything. If it's on screen, I mean. You're going to join the Discord? Hey, go for it. We always love having new people in there. I hope you enjoy your time in there. Just a block of Executor. I have a fire sandwich going. Down, 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 down. Discord is acting up and won't let me join. That's very strange. I mean, you can join at any point. There's always the panel down below. Actually, there's a chance the panel might have the wrong invite link. You can try that link if that works better. I've been known to use the wrong link before. That it would not be the first time that would have happened. So we'll see if that one works. It does have the right link? Okay. It's not letting you join. That's very strange. Discord can sometimes be finicky. Well, it's always going to be down below in my about section if you ever want to join, or if you want to try again, you know. There's a large part of me that wants to go to... Well, not actually once. There's a temptation to go to this Blueberry School cafeteria because they have a dish there that gives level 1 sparkling for all types. But I have found every shiny that I currently have without a sparkling power sandwich, and I feel like I need to keep that going. At this point, like I can't just start using it. You've broken in? Nice. Glad to have you. It is 2 p.m. Why am I yawning? I don't know. Okay, I'm back to feeling like the Fennekin aren't really spawning. They're just spawning in weird spots. Like, why are you over here? I hope they don't... I feel like they're hiding in bushes, and that scares me. I was watching my friend's stream yesterday, and she found 3 shinies in an hour. And her odds were exactly the same as what we are working with. So, ain't that fun. No, but I am happy for her. I also got some good shinies yesterday. Got a Golurk, 2 Scraggy, and a Fennekin. I feel like that's a good shiny hunting day. I guess when 24 hours straight shiny hunting and get nothing. Well, yeah, unfortunately that can kind of happen. Shiny hunting is super fickle. There are things you can do to increase your odds, but at the end of the day, sometimes, like, nothing exemplifies this more for me than when I was shiny hunting Quaxley. So I was going for 3 Quaxley because, you know, I'm going for my shiny living dex. I need 3. And my first one, I literally got on my second egg. I hatched 1 egg, normal, second egg, shiny. Insane. But then, it took over 1,000 to get my second. And I was getting so fed up. I was like, I'm so sick of hatching Quaxley eggs. Can you please just give me the shiny? And then the third one took almost exactly odds. It was like a little over 500 eggs. So shiny odds are just it's a hard hobby to be into. It definitely requires a massive amount of patience. Found my first Lilligant randomly by chance. Oh, I love those full odds shinies. I've gotten a few in my time. Most of them in this game because it's a lot easier to get them because you're seeing so many Pokemon at once. In fact, when I did my playthrough of Scarlet, I got 2 full odds shinies within the playthrough and I wasn't even hunting. I got a shiny Psyduck right after the first gym, and then I got a shiny Varoom later, and they both stayed on the team the whole time, naturally. So many fire types and so many Fennekin, but none of you are silver. Oh, shiny hunting for Sprigatito took at least 6 hours to get one. You know, honestly, 6 hours doesn't sound that bad. Maybe I'm just jaded from all my shiny hunting. Like, that's a lot of time. Don't get me wrong. I'm not trying to say 6 hours isn't that long. I'm talking in a relative sense to how long it could have taken. Maybe I'm just jaded, but it doesn't sound horrible. I could be completely wrong though. I always feared that I found one as a child, just ran away or killed it because I didn't know it was special. I know for a fact I didn't, just because I luckily always knew what shinies were. However, my very first shiny ever was a full odds shiny Smeargle in Pokemon X, and I had to run away because I didn't have Pokeballs. That was heartbreaking. So I've never run away or killed a shiny without knowing it was shiny or something like that. But I have failed my fair share of shinies. I'm over it at this point. When I saw Smeargle was going to be in this game, I was like, this is my chance to reclaim that shiny. And I did. I don't think it was my first shiny in the DLC, but it was close to it. Yeah. I even named it Redemption. Because this was my redemption. I actually need to pull back to just so the shiny goes to the right spot. My first shiny I ever caught, I think, was a Snover in Pokemon Shield. No, that's definitely not true. What am I talking about? No, my first shiny was a Bounsweet. I did one Masuda hunt on a whim with one of my friends, and I got a Bounsweet and 2 eggs. We just sat down one night and was like, what if we just did a Masuda hunt? And we did, and he hated me for getting it so quickly. Hey, there it is! There it is! There we go! That's another shiny Fennekin! Let's go! Alright. That is shiny Fennekin number 2. Alright, now we just gotta fish for that crit capture, and we get a first try. That's some incredible luck. I like Smeargle because you can build them basically however you want. Yeah, the sketch, it's got the widest move pool of any Pokemon. Alright. What should we name it? And what were we talking about? What were we talking about when this showed up? We were talking about how I got a Bounsweet and 2 eggs. And this is our second shiny Fennekin. So I think it just makes sense to be named 2. I say that, yet I think I took 528 resets to get shiny Turtwig for my shiny only run on Pokemon Brilliant Diamond. That is insane luck. Lost Tree, that's impressive. That is beyond impressive, honestly. Alright, we did get at least one shiny. That was my goal. How much is left in the sandwich? 15 minutes? Let's see if we can nab the second for the stream and the third overall. Oh, I also need to check. Do they have marks? Oh, it does! To the sociable. Oh, this is why you check. This is why you check for the marks. Wait 1 second, my roommate's calling me. Sorry about that. My roommate called me. He had gotten locked out of the room, so I was gonna go help him in. But one of my other roommates got him first. But no, now we're back to the grind for Shiny Fennekin. Number 2 of the stream, number 3 overall. I love when I get marked shinies because I'm not when you use the sparkling sandwiches, they also have mark charms on them. So it's more likely that Pokemon with marks will show up. I think it's the title bonus actually is what it's actually called. Um and so that makes it a little more common that they'll have a mark. But when you get full mark odds and you get a shiny with a mark, it's just that much more special. You're inspiring me to shiny hunt? Do it! Yeah, open up the game, shiny hunt. It's a lot of fun. Like, it takes patience, of course, but when you find that shiny, it's just so worth it. Triceratops Gamer, hello! Welcome in! It's good to see you. I hope you're having a great day so far. If you want to let me know what your preferred name and pronouns are so I can address you properly, feel free, but also this is a lurker-friendly environment is the words I was trying to say. So feel no pressure to chat if you don't want to. You're going to do Furret first. Ooh, nice pick. You can probably get an outbreak for them in the DLC, in the Kitakami. Question. You like Mudkip, Torchic, or Trico more? They're all great Pokemon, but I think I gotta go with Mudkip the most. I love the little guy, and I think Swampert's my favorite of the final evolutions too. So I think I gotta go with Mudkip. I still need to complete the Indigo Disc. It's hard. Indigo Disc is actually difficult. They use actual competitively viable Pokemon. Well, not viable. Competitively statted Pokemon. Like, they have EVs, they have good abilities and held items. I found only one more so far. It was a shiny Starly, but I have 3 because I transferred over a shiny Riolu from Legends Arceus. Nice. I mean, hey, shinies and Legends Arceus are just as valid. I think a lot of people think those shinies aren't as valid. Maybe I don't really get why, but I've heard that, and I'm like, what does it matter? It's a shiny. If you got a shiny, you got a shiny. I don't think it really matters what game you caught it in. That's at least my take on it. I never really grind in Pokemon because the games are so easy. Yeah, most of them are, yeah. But I think the Indigo Disc was kind of like supposed to be like a modern Battle Frontier almost. Just because, like, we haven't had battles this tough in a while. I want to say Torchic, but Mudkip's shiny is so much better. Okay, a Mud. I don't think anyone can argue. Mudkip has the best shiny of the Hoenn starters, easily. Like, we can debate who is the best starter of the three, because that's just an opinion thing, and technically so is the shiny thing. But I think you'd be hard-pressed to find someone who prefers any other of the Gen 3 shinies to Mudkip. I can't decide if it's too greedy to try to be going for another Fennekin. We got one in like an hour of hunting. So theoretically, it wouldn't be too much of a stretch to find another. Ah! I looked away for 1 second and ran into a fox. We'll be right back? Okay, thank you, Annette. Boop, boop, boop. Something I've been considering playing, and I'm not sure if any of you have heard of it, there's apparently this Pokemon roguelike floating around. I haven't watched any content on it because I want to be surprised if I play it. But I have never played a roguelike in my life. Literally not a single one. So, I don't know. I don't know if I'd enjoy it or not, but I mean, it's Pokemon. I'll try mostly any kind of game if there's Pokemon involved, you know? There's so many vibrant colors here, I keep thinking something shiny. Trying to just think of something for me to yap about while we're just running around in circles. You know what? I'll just yap about my new favorite obsession that isn't Pokemon. Has Been Hotel. I don't know if anyone's seen it. It is such a good show. I mean, it touches on some touchy subjects. But since that's kind of stuff never really bothered me, it is so good. I love that show. I think my favorite character is either Husk or Vaggie. I don't know which. But I've seen all these theories about different parts of the show, and I'm completely hooked on them. Like, there's a lot of theories about what Alistair's whole deal is, because, you know, he is begging to be theory baited. Then, but also, the thing that got me into the franchise at all was the songs. I didn't even know Has Been Hotel was a thing. And then their songs started popping up on my TikTok. And I was like, dude, these actually go hard. And I was like, okay, I'll watch the show if only to get context for the songs. I wasn't actually intending to enjoy it. I was expecting to turn it on, stomach the plot, but then only really enjoy the songs. Next thing I know, I'm super invested in making plot theories about the finale before it drops. By the way, I was convinced that... So there were rumors that were basically confirmed that one of... Actually, no, it's been out long enough. There were rumors that one of the main six was going to die. And in my head, the main six were Charlie, Vaggie, Alistair, Angel, Husk, and Nifty. I didn't realize that they included Serpentious. So when he died... And it was so unceremonious, too. It was just like... It was just, oh, boom, he's dead. Sorry. It was almost like it was played for laughs, and I was just like... I find myself not caring. I would have been much... admittedly, I would have been much more sad. But I would have been much more invested if it was an angel death, a Vaggie death. All those would have been more impactful. Apparently, the creator wants Lady Gaga to play Lilith. That is extremely ambitious, but I mean, she did get a star-studded cast. So, like Alex Brightman playing two characters, we got Keith David on Husk. She might be able to do it. If she can pull all these people, I believe that she has a chance to do that. But we'll have to see. We got a long way to go until season 2. We got 5 minutes left on the sandwich. Voice actors are honestly so impressive to me. Because I feel like you almost never find a voice actor that's only voicing one character. If there's a voice actor, they more often than not can voice multiple characters that with even with wildly different vocal like tones and like pitches and stuff. It's really impressive. I wish I had that much control over my voice. I can barely control my voice as is. So the fact that they can completely change how they sound on a whim with seemingly low effort, or at least with making it look like it's low effort, that's very impressive. Also, on cue, we got the Has Been Hotel song in the background. Season 2 might come out at least mid to late next year. I think, yeah, that's what people keep speculating, and I agree that that's probably the earliest it would ever come out. I don't know if it's possible that it might come out earlier. I have no idea. Obviously, I'd be happy if it did. But honestly, I do have a few gripes with the first season. Thank you for another happy birthday, Biddy, Annette. I appreciate you. But yeah, the one of the bigger gripes I have with the show, to be clear, I love Has Been Hotel. It's such a great show. But I feel like some of the episodes, well, all of the episodes, were too short. If they were going to have the episodes be that short, there should have been more. I feel like there were a lot of plots that could have been expanded on that just weren't. Emily could have been a really interesting character, but she only got like 10 total minutes of screen time. And like she even was like shouting after Charlie when she got dragged out of heaven. It was like, I'll figure something out. You would think you would see Charlie up in heaven fighting against Emily fighting up in heaven against the extermination from happening. But instead, that's the last we see of her until the finale. I feel like there should have been more there. There was more to explore. So with season 2, I hope they either make longer episodes or more episodes. Because I feel like there was so much more to do. And there was also like plot points that would pop up that you would think would be expanded upon, and then they were just dropped. Like in episode 2, there is like a blink and you'll miss it plot line about Angel feeling like everyone in the hotel likes Serpentius more than him because Serpentius is being a better guest. Like he looks very sad. He just wants everyone to appreciate him, but all the attention is going towards Serpentius, and that I feel like that was groundwork for a really good subplot. But instead, we get one quick nod to it with like a sad look from Angel. Then we jump right into Serpentius betraying them. And then Serpentius is redeemed all within like 5 minutes of the same episode. I just feel like there was more to do. Which I feel like is going to be where most of my criticisms end. I feel like Emily might be seen more next season because there's the theory she might fall. I would be okay with that. I feel like that'd be fun. My thing is, I'm trying hard not to theorize too much about season 2. Because the more I think about it, the more I realize there are so many directions they can go. They could... Emily could fall. There could be a whole plot with Lilith and Lucifer. Some people are saying Eve might show up at some point. Will Alistair become a full villain? Will he start to become a villain, but then pull back and become a hero again? Will he sacrifice himself? Will he kill Lilith? Like, these are all theories that I've heard, and it's just exemplifying how much they could do. The only thing that I can talk about, because this part is confirmed, is that the V's, and more specifically Vox, will be playing a much more significant role in season 2. And there's a theory I have about that. This is probably the only theory about season 2 that I'm sticking to. And it's that in the first episode, there was a deal made between Vaggie and Alistair where he's like, I'll help you make this commercial if you agree to never make me have to deal with this television technology ever again. And that deal is made. And, Vox's whole thing is television. That's literally his face. So I feel like if Vox is doing something like threatening the hotel or anything, Alistair might reference that deal and be like, well, hey, you said I wouldn't have to deal with television technology, and he's the TV, so I don't have to help you guys. Peace. I could see him doing that. That seems like an Alistair thing to do, personally. The first episode is on YouTube, but the rest is on Prime. What I distinguish between first episode and pilot. The pilot is an entirely different thing. Like, not entirely different. Like, but it's different animated. It was the first thing. They ironed out the creases before the first episode on Prime. So if I ever say first episode, I'm talking about season 1, episode 1. If I say pilot, I'm talking about what's on YouTube. Oh, sandwich is over. Let's make another one. I've never watched Hazbin Hotel, and I have no idea what you're talking about. It's a pretty good show. It's got some touchy subjects that they talk about, but I really enjoyed it. The music is incredible. So yeah, I recommend it, but obviously you don't have to watch if you're not interested. Oh god. Where did my rice go? There we go. Salt and curry powder. Alright, time to not screw up the sandwich, please. Gotta put it as close to the edge as I can without pushing it off. Oh, I feel like that one on the right is really close. And bun. Perfect. Calculated. Wasn't worried for a second. That should be another encounter fire level 2 for us, which is swell. Oh my god, thank you so much for the biddy again. Rice sandwich. Thank you for the biddy. I appreciate you. Alright. Nope, stop that. Alright. Last time I made a sandwich. That's when we made a sandwich. We got the shiny within it. So, oh! That's not a great start. My humor is broken and I laughed extremely hard at the rice sandwich. I mean, it's silly. It's just silly. First of all, the rice are like rice patties, but they're not meant to be patties. They're meant to be loose rice. And then it's just, and who just makes a sandwich with 6 servings of rice with salt and curry powder? That sounds horrible. The sandwiches in this game do not sound appetizing in the slightest. You would make a sandwich with just 6 helpings of rice? More power to you, I guess. There's also Hell of a Boss, but it goes more into the rings. The rings have the names of 7 Deadly Sins and imps and stuff. It's quite good. Yeah, actually, I've been meaning to watch Hell of a Boss. Because I found Hazbin Hotel first. And then as I got into it, I realized people were like, oh yeah, it's linked to this, it's connected to this other show called Hell of a Boss. And I was like, then I feel like I gotta watch it. I've heard equally good things about Hell of a Boss. So I think I'll probably give it a shot. I don't think I've started watching it yet because with streaming and school, my free time is pretty filled. So it's hard to find time to invest in it. But once I'm out of school, I will definitely be starting it. All right, we are, what, an hour and a half into stream? It feels like we've been live longer than that. I think it's probably because we're not doing as much. When I stream Infinite Fusion, it feels like time moves by faster because we're doing more. In this instance, I'm just kind of yapping at you while I run around and look for a shiny. I always have to be careful when I schedule shiny hunting streams because I need to make sure I'm in a talkative mood. If I'm not in the mood to yap and if I need something to talk about, like something happening on the stream or in the game that I need something to carry the conversation for me, then that's not going to be a very entertaining stream, you know? But today I feel like I'm not like in a super talkative mood. I still got those low spoons. But I feel like I'm in the mind space to just talk about random stuff into the void. It's just kind of the way I'm feeling today. The stream isn't loading. You can try refreshing the page. Because, oh wait, no, oh, am I dropping frames? It says 0%. I can't tell if I'm dropping frames or not, and like, that's not good. It's fixed? Okay. I don't want to drop too many frames and have stream crash on me. What else can I talk about? While we're just looking for a shiny. Thank you so much for the hydrate. I appreciate you. Refreshing. What's everyone's favorite restaurant? I'll say that. That I can probably talk about for a while, because I've got some opinions. I think my favorite sit-down place at the moment is Texas Roadhouse. But then again, I'm a total carnivore when it comes to eating out. Anything with meat, I'm more than likely gonna like. So Texas Roadhouse has those incredible... I can't run. I stopped clicking run. With like good steaks or chicken or burgers, I'm gonna eat it up and I'm gonna be happy doing it. Unpopular opinion, but Olive Garden. Oh, you know, is that unpopular? I'm genuinely asking because I feel like I've heard people's. Maybe I'm just in a weird part of the community, but I feel like I always hear about people loving going to Olive Garden. I have only been like once, and it was okay. I didn't really like super enjoy it or super hate it, but I feel like I've heard a lot of people enjoying it. I'm in my final year of secondary school, so I don't play games much at the moment. First thing I'm doing after I have done all my exams is buying Elden Ring. Ooh, I've heard that's a pretty dang hard game, so I wish you the best of luck. I'm not really in the market of playing obscenely hard games. I prefer the grinding mindset, which is why I play Pokemon. If a game requires collection of any kind, I'm usually gonna be into it. I that's why I shiny hunt. That's why I shiny hunt, because I can collect all the Pokemon normally. And then people are like, "Well, why shiny hunt if the only difference is the color and nothing else?" Well, it's a matter of the collection thing. You see, it's like, yeah, you can collect these things, sure, but my thing is more rare. So it has more value to you because you're proving your value as a collector. It's also just fun to have shinies to look at. Some of them look way better than the original. I'm addicted to the chicken nochi. Nochi? Is it nochi? Soup. I never tried it. Then again, I've only been to Olive Garden once in my life. I regularly play Tuhu? Is it Tuhu? I don't think I've ever heard of that. It's pronounced... Well, you typed the same thing, so I still don't know how to pronounce it. When you spell it the same way, respectfully, I still have problems pronouncing it because I'm reading the same thing. Hey, Yummy, welcome in. Good to see you. Good to see you. I hope you're having a good day so far. We have already found a shiny Fennekin today. It's pronounced however you want it to be pronounced. Facts. Facts. Oh my god. Automod, thanks for... You're really doing your best out here. Noki and Toho. Okay, got it. Because cool people make their own words. I'm going to make my own Skylar alphabet. It's going to be a whole separate language, and I'm going to make all of you learn it. And anyone who wants to be in my streams is going to have to learn how to speak Sky. Can I be a letter? All my regular viewers are just going to become letters in the alphabet. That would be hilarious. But yeah, Yummy, I hope you're having a good day so far. Hope you're enjoying your Saturday. I'm just showing off. I'm just showing off. We got a shiny, and we got a mark on it too, the uncommon mark. Super happy. Oh no, I know you're not a regular yet. I just say that. It's just something I say. Trust me, I know who my regulars are. But also, you don't have to be a regular to be appreciated. Anyone, first-time viewers, second-time viewers, 100th-time viewers, literally, I appreciate all of you being here. So there is no pressure in that realm. Man, I feel like Fennekin are starting to slow down again. I don't appreciate that. Did my mom text me? Feel like I saw that my mom texted me. She did. She did, but that can happen later. Saving up for big hoodie. Go for it. I've got it for a reason. Best food place take any takeaway that is barbecue ribs. Ooh, interesting. I've never been a huge barbecue person, which is weird given that I just finished talking about how I was a carnivore. Which, to be clear, I'm not actually. Every time I say that, I forget that it's an actual thing out there, where like the alpha males only eat meat and nothing else. No, I just really enjoy meat. Um, but weirdly enough, I'm not a big fan of barbecue because when it gets like super charred and specifically barbecue sauce, I can't do barbecue sauce. So more often than not, when barbecue is going on, I just have to like find a hot dog that isn't charred to high heaven, and that'll just be what I eat. You eat approximately 12 blocks of cheese a day? That is a lot of cheese. Like a lot of cheese. Oh, congrats on your Weepin' Bell, Yummy. Enjoy having your pitcher plant. Weepin' Bell is not goated. I think Weepin' Bell is the weirdest one of that line. I can agree with you. I think Bellsprout and Victory Bell are both more like enter cool slash cool than Weepin' Bell. Weepin' Bell is just meh. Not finding anything. All too many yellow foxes. Happy Pokemon Day. Are you just cycling through all the different holidays you could think of? But thank you for the bit. Bellsprout is the April calm day for Pokemon Go. Oh, is it? Well, I don't really play Pokemon Go that much. I used to play it a lot. Um, oh, I can talk about this. You know, you always hear about people being like, oh, I played it before it was cool. I usually can't say that. I tend to be a person that's like, I follow Happy April 12th. I mean, it's April 13th, but I love this. I love the enthusiasm. Um, and thank you again for the bit, of course. But yeah, I usually am a pack follower when it comes to games. Um, someone tells me about a game, and I look into it. I see if I like it, and if it looks like something I'd enjoy, I download it. But when Pokemon Go came out in 2016, my mom had just sold my 3DS without telling me. So I had not been playing Pokemon for quite some time. So I was like, okay, let's just see. I'll go into the App Store, I'll look up the word Pokemon, and we'll see if anything comes up. And since this was right as Pokemon Go was picking up, it was right there. And I saw that, and I was like, Pokemon Go, it looks kind of fun. Let's try it out. And I started playing it in my basement, and I was like, this does look like fun. And it showed that walking around was the best way to encounter Pokemon. So I was like, well, my friend lives within walking distance. So I walked over to his house, showed him the game. We were having a good time. 2 days later, my mom calls me upstairs, and she turns on the news and sees it's like, oh my god, like Pokemon, you like Pokemon. Pokemon Go is on the news. Have you heard of this game? It is literally the only time that I've ever been able to say I've played a game before it was cool. Like before I knew about it. I picked up Pokemon Go before it was on the news and before it was spreading. So it is the only instance of that. I usually, like I said, I'm usually a pack follower for sure, for sure. I'm still trying to think about what I want to do for dinner tonight. I've got a lot of work to do, so dinner will be kind of late. I've got a test to take. I've got a paper to start. It doesn't have to be done tonight. It's due on April 28th. But I've got a lot to do. Hoping I can maybe just treat myself tonight. But I think I'm running out of food. I gotta go grocery shopping soon. Yeah, I don't know. I could go get some chicken nuggets. Ooh. Ooh, I might do that. I might go get chicken nuggets. Or maybe those instant macaroni cups. Those sound kind of good right now. I'm gonna make myself hungry. What do I have? Right now I've got a little bit of stuff for PB&J, but I'm running out of peanut butter. And cereal. That's pretty much all I've got. But I'll probably go grocery shopping tomorrow. I am running out of food, so I gotta go shopping and get some stuff. But I'm also trying to shop pretty minimalistically. Is that the word? I'm not sure what the proper verbiage is. But I'm trying not to buy too much when I go, because I'm only at this apartment for like 1, 2, 3, 4 more weeks max. So I don't really need to stock up. But I'm only going to be here for another month. I broke my 3DS and my mom sold all my games before seeing if it was fixable. No. Oh my god. Yeah, my parents had a habit of selling games of mine without telling me. One of my earliest hyperfixations was Skylanders on the Wii. Once, no surprise again, because it was based around collection, but instead it was physical collection. It was collecting the little figures that you could play. And I was having a great time with it. And then one day I woke up. My parents had been having a garage sale that day, and they sold all my Skylanders. And what's worse is that they didn't sell the actual game or the Portal of Power. They only sold the actual figurines. And this was when I was younger, so I could not... I wasn't in a... Nowadays, if something like that happened, I would just go out and start buying more figures. But... No, back then, I was still young. I didn't have a job. I was nowhere near having a job. Yeah, it was very frustrating. So if I ever get my hands on a Wii ever again, I'm going to get Skylanders. I'm going to go to whatever GameStop or VStock I can find, buy some used Skylanders, and I will stream Skylanders unabashedly and so happily. It was fixable, but we never got it fixed because 10-year exams. Oh, I'm sorry. I ended up just getting a new 3DS when my mom sold it. Well, no, it wasn't when my mom sold it. It was actually right the year before I went to college. My mom always claimed that she didn't sell it. So when I told her that I wanted to buy a new one because she sold mine, she of course went defensive and was like, "I didn't sell your 3DS." I was like, "Really? Okay. Where is it? I've already scoured my room. Maybe it's in your room." And she searched and searched and searched, and she couldn't find it. Eventually, she had to concede that no. She never actually did concede that she sold it. She stuck to her guns and claimed that she had no idea what I was talking about, and I must have just lost it, which is not the case. But I think she did know that was what happened, because she ended up paying for me to get a new 3DS. So I think part of her knew that I was right, but she didn't want to admit it, so she just paid for a new 3DS and hoped I dropped it. My mom almost sold my Fire Emblem Fates Special Edition without asking me when I was 16. Dang. What is with moms and selling stuff prematurely? Only got 10 minutes left in the sandwich, man. That one feels like it went by fast. They're like $800. Holy crap. That is a lot of money. My mom almost sold the Halo games we got with the Xbox we got from a friend. Yeah, luckily my mom doesn't have much control over me anymore, seeing as I'm in college and my own adult now. But I don't want to be too ungrateful because I'm going to be living in her house for the next year or so as I save up for my own place to live. I made a friend in college, and our intention, since we live near each other in the same hometown, is that I'm going to live with my parents for a year. And then once she's a year behind me in college. So once she graduates, she's going to get a teaching gig somewhere in our home state. And we're going to find a place to find an apartment to move into together. I agree. I feel like getting a job is always a good idea. Um, I don't know. I just why am I stuttering? Probably because I'll be yawning. I always think it's a good idea to work for your own keep. Like, my parents are covering a lot of my bills right now, and while I am extremely grateful for them, I want to start covering my own stuff because then I'm going to start feeling more solo, more on my own, which I feel like I need and I want. But unfortunately, just no matter how bad I want to do that, yes, it still takes that tricky little thing called money. You know that thing that people say doesn't grow on trees? They should really plant a money tree and make things go a little easier for us. They keep rejecting me. I mean, unfortunately, it kind of makes sense with a broken leg, right? There are certain jobs where you could probably make it work. Like sit-down jobs, office jobs, or something like that. Things where you don't have to be standing. Before that? Yeah, sometimes the job market is also crap right now. Can I say that? The job I currently have isn't great. I don't like the manager. But I don't feel like I can quit because I would need to find another job, and the market's horrible right now. But I got faith in you. I know you'll get a job eventually. Sometimes you got to work a grunt work job that you don't really enjoy so you can work your way up to the job you actually want. Which is kind of what I'm doing. My goal is to become like a full-time content creator. But while I'm building up my content, I need to work other jobs to, pay the bills. Because this ain't gonna pay the bills. As much fun as I'm having with this, and I really do enjoy streaming, it doesn't pay enough. Mostly because it's dependent on things outside of my control. The only money I get from streaming in and of itself is ad revenue. Which is useful, don't get me wrong. Ad revenue is always nice. But the bulk of it comes from, subs and gift subs and stuff like that. What about the 6 cents I sent you? Well, here's the thing with Twitch, right? That's actually only 3 cents because they take half the bit revenue. Twitch is kind of funny like that. How far did I just stray from the outbreak? Wow, okay, I got distracted. Yeah, Twitch is kind of funny like that. But it's not the end of the world, right? Like, I don't need streaming to be a full-time or even part-time job right now. Right now, it's definitely still in the realm of hobby that sometimes affords me money. I'm going to keep working on my other jobs, keep working on my own content, and making it better. Thank you for 6 more biddies. I appreciate you. Um, but yeah, I'm gonna keep working on increasing the quality of my content. I felt really good about everything I'm doing in the past couple months, so I'm just gonna keep. Hey, it's a shiny Magby. Okay, not the shiny we're looking for, but that is a shiny Magby. Let's go. Okay, I will take it. I work in a small shop because my mom said it was a good idea and stuff. I want to quit because I kind of hate it, but I get free food sometimes, so that's a food thing. Yeah, it's one of those things where it's like, just because you want to quit a job doesn't always mean you should. Which is kind of the situation I'm in my current job. I would love to quit my job. But I'm not in a financial place to do so, unfortunately. Just gonna hope that I shake the burn off. Haven't heard the song in years. Yeah, I've got a couple older songs on this list. Oh, you cured the burn. Thanks, Pudding. Just got to fish for the crit capture. Yeah, will an Ultra Ball work? I don't think catch chances make a difference here. But we got the crit capture, so it's all good. Both bad and good in my opinion. I enjoy Fireflies a lot. Probably one of my favorite older songs. And because we're talking about it, I will name this little guy Firefly. Mark? No mark. Unfortunate. But we got the shiny. I'm super happy with that. Now, if only we could get the shiny Fennekin. But I'm not dissatisfied. My favorite song right now is from 1993. See, that... part of me wants to be like, wow, that's an old song. But really, it's not that old. And it's what, 30 years old now? Ish, 31? Also, there is about to be an ad breaks, once again, so I apologize for that in advance. But I will see you all in about 3 minutes. The ads will be just a second. But I'll see you on the other side. I don't know if we'll get a shiny within then. Probably not, honestly. If we get a shiny within the time the ad is running, I will freeze and let people, like, let the ad finish so people can see the shiny. I feel like every time I'm in Outbreak for longer than, like, the first shiny, I end up getting a shiny that isn't at the Outbreak. Like, last night I was hunting Scraggy, and before I got even one shiny Scraggy, I got a shiny Golurk. Which, while it is an amazing shiny, I already had a shiny Golurk. Which was also funny because I got the shiny Golurk at a Golett Outbreak. I was looking for a shiny Golett, and a Golurk that wasn't boosted by the odds showed up. So both shiny Golurks I have were not at Outbreaks, which is crazy. At 23 seconds. Come on, Shiny Fennekin, show up in the next 20 seconds. Yeah, I don't think it's going to show up in the next 20 seconds. Yep, alright. I guess while the ad's still running, it's a good time to make the sandwich. Ugh, my throat. I don't know why I think it's 4 days in a row of talking for 3 hours is starting to take a toll on my throat. I really like the stream, but I should probably be heading out soon. No worries. I get that people have lives, you know? I appreciate you being here, and if you gotta go, you gotta go. I'm never gonna ask people to stay at my stream and put their own life on hold, you know? When is the next stream? Uncertain. I think I would like to take a couple days off because I've done 4 days in a row now. Let me look at the calendar. I think you could expect one on Tuesday, but also you said you joined the Discord, right? If you're in the Discord, that I always keep it updated with when the next stream's going to be. So if you're checking that at least somewhat regularly, you should see a schedule in there. Oh no, it's not a perfect stack. Crap. Yeah, so you should, if you're in the Discord, then yeah, you should be able to see any and all schedule updates. We're going to ditch the top button. Yeah, go for it. There's always people down in the chat in the Discord, more often than not. We also have other things to do, so there's no guarantee of like an immediate response. But I'm in there usually a good bit of times. I'm not sure how active I'll be tonight, just because I got a lot of schoolwork to do. But I'll try to be around. Why did the ad break happen for me? Guess you got lucky. Kirby, welcome in. Congrats on getting your Iron Bundle as your partner Pokemon. Fitting for you. We have gotten both a Shiny Fennekin and a Shiny Magby this stream. So, we're feeling good. How's your day going? I hope you've had a good start to your day. You also have your Besties Battle. True, yes. I also have that. I have not forgotten, but the schoolwork is more prevalent on my mind. I'm sure you can understand. Have a good one, Annette. Good to see. Good. Thank you for stopping by. Good. Lots of shopping. I'm eepy now and ready to bed rot. So fair. So fair. Did you buy anything cool while you were out shopping? Honestly, if I was in more of a place to, I could use some good retail therapy right now. But realistically, I know my birthday's coming up, so I could probably just save it for that. Oh, you sent it all in VIP chat? Awesome. I'll make sure to check it later. Yeah, we've just kind of been, this has been the whole stream. I haven't been super energetic today. I kind of have low energy. So I figured this was a good time as any to just shiny hunt and see how it goes. Got yarn to make my partner a space-themed blanket as their grad gift. That's cute. Then also ran to the farmer's market. Wow, yeah, you did do a lot of shopping. But it sounds like you had a productive day, though. Yeah, I'm glad you had a good day, Kirby. My day has been wake up, shower, eat food, and then start stream. And then the rest of my day is going to be hopefully some free time later, and schoolwork. So much schoolwork. Actually, it's not that bad. It just feels like a lot because I have a test to do. It feels like it's going to be a lot, but really it's not all bad. There's a case brief assignment I have to do um, for my media law class, and I'm kind of setting myself like checkpoints. And today I just need to pick a case to talk about. So as long as by the end of today I have a case selected for me to talk about in the brief, then that's a good checkpoint for me. And then I'll gradually start working on it as the month continues. Honestly, a good day minus the schoolwork. Yeah, it was. But also it's also been a relatively short day because of it. I woke up at 9:30, rotted in my bed for about 45 minutes to an hour. Got up, showered, went to go get food. Came back, got ready for stream, and streamed. So it's been a good day, if a little uneventful. And also now I realized I have to fix the exclamation point clip command because apparently it's not working. And I don't know what I did wrong. But luckily, I know roughly where the shinies were found in this stream, so I don't really have to worry about about me not knowing where the shinies were found. I think we'll probably finish up this sandwich and then probably call it there. Um, yeah, that'll probably be what happens. I don't really have a ton of energy, like I said today, so looks like we got about 25 minutes left to stream. Hopefully we find our second shiny Fennekin of the stream and third overall, because I would love to be able to progress in the game, like progress the days along. If I have free time tonight, I'll probably come back in and try and finish it off. Get that third shiny, you know? I keep being worried that I'm missing one, even though I know it's going to stick out like a sore thumb. But it is so nice that we can outbreak hunt the starters. When I saw the starters were going to be in the game, I was genuinely very worried that we were still going to just have to egg hunt them all. And I was like, I don't think I have the stamina to egg hunt all those Pokemon. But luckily, didn't have to. This has saved me a lot of grief because of it. I'm a little surprised the one shiny we got was a Magby, not a Litleo, because my luck tends to be getting repeat shinies. And I already have the shiny Litleo I need. So now I've got a shiny Magby in both this game and Legends Arceus. I think I only need one more. Oh, that's one to evolve into a Magmortar. Which I'll probably do in Legends Arceus. Because it's so much easier to do those kind of evolutions in that game. Because I'm pretty sure you just have to use the Magmarizer. You don't even have to, like, give it to it and trade it, you know? Not even sure if there are held items in that game. I don't think there are. It's been so long since I played Legends Arceus. Maybe I should do another playthrough at some point. Might be good to get a refresher on all the Legends mechanics before Legends ZA comes out. I swear, I can never look away from the screen. The second I look away, I run into a fox. God, I am so looking forward to not being in this room to stream anymore. This chair is wildly uncomfortable. I miss my gaming chair. I'm asking for a new gaming chair for my birthday. I don't know if I'll get one for my birthday because gaming chairs are expensive. It's kind of ridiculous how expensive good gaming chairs are. Because I'm also asking for like a good bit of streaming stuff, none of which is exactly cheap. I think the cheapest thing on my list is a green screen. Um, which is like 20 bucks. Well, that's not exactly true. Because when I sent it to my family, I also linked my throne wish list, and there are a couple things on there that are only like a couple bucks. So I don't know how that's gonna work out. It's weird how close my birthday is. I'm not sure I like that. I'm not ready to be old. Or your hands on the kids below attention spans. You don't want to leave? Well, you don't have to, but I mean, if you got stuff to do, you got stuff to do. I'm not gonna care. Well, sorry, that sounds like I don't care if you're here. I don't mind if you have things to do. You know, obviously I enjoy people being here, but I'm never gonna say you better be at my stream or else. Well, I'm glad you enjoy it here. It's always nice to hear. I'm really hoping we can find another shiny before I end stream. I'd love to end stream on a high note, even if it's not the Fennekin. Shiny Rhydon, I'd be cool with that. Shiny Fennekin would be the best, of course. But any shiny in the next 18 minutes would be swell. Well, there's a TM in here? Oh, Pain Split is not a great TM. Dude, shade back out. Why is it so bright? It's nighttime. There we go. Hi, Mandabuzz. Were you in the base game? I can't remember. I don't think it was. I think it was in Kitakami, but I don't think it was in the base game. Trying to think of things to talk about to fill the void. But the low spoons are catching up to me, you know? Sorry, my mom texted me again. Oh, I got a lot of notifications, actually. My phone was apparently blowing up. I think in my free time I need to start. I have that redeem random Pokemon fact. The past couple times it's been redeemed, I haven't. I've had to struggle to pull something out of my Mind Palace. I need to, like, go make a list of facts that I think could work. I think in my mind, I'm, like, committing myself to making them, like, not very well known facts. Like, facts that would surprise me. But there aren't a lot of facts that would surprise me. So I might have to go with some facts that to me are like, duh. But that's because I am unhealthily obsessed with Pokemon. But then again, there are some people who think that a Pokemon fun fact is that Slowbro, Slowpoke evolves into Slowbro from a shelter biting its tail. That's not a Pokemon fun fact. That's a Dex entry. Although I did once see a Pokemon quiz that was saying like what's the only Pokemon that can devolve? And the answer was Slowbro because according to the Pokedex, if the shelter lets go of its tail, it turns back into a Slowpoke. Which, like, it bothers me when Pokemon, like, is only talking about the anime with no games. I don't know. Also, I don't even think we've ever seen an example of that in the anime. I don't know if the anime has ever shown an example of a Slowbro turning back into a Slowpoke after the shelter lets go. Why did that look weird? That wasn't a shiny. No. Okay, I actually think I am going to go ahead and end it now. I know there's time left on the sandwich, but I need to go mentally unwind before I go pile myself under a mountain of schoolwork. But thank you all for being here. We're going to find someone to raid. Who's live? Looks like my good friend Rio, who is on the stream with my stream team with me, is live. So we're gonna go raid him. Make sure to drop him a follow. He's playing some Genshin right now. But yeah, it was great hanging out with you guys today. I'm gonna go ahead and start the raid. If you are one of my lovely subscribers, then you can grab that top message. If you are one of my equally lovely followers, then you can grab the message on the bottom. But with all that said, that's all I've got for you. I will try to be live on Tuesday, but no promises. If you want to know when I'm going live, feel free to join the Discord. There's a link for it right there. And if you're here and you enjoyed the stream, consider following if you haven't already. It means a lot to me. But with all that said, you are your best thing, so make sure you're taking care of yourself. Eat lots of food, drink lots of water, get all the rest you need, and just make sure that you are the best version of you can possibly be. I will see you all in a few days, and I hope you have a lovely rest of your weekend. Bye-bye.